AITAH for forcing my fiancé into cutting off his late wife's family. Update 3. So it's been a while, guys. Calling the past few months a rollercoaster wouldn't quite do it justice. A lot has happened, and I hope I don't leave anything out. Here goes. So, first off, we've moved away. We're only a couple towns over from my husband's parents, legally, but we kinda just live in their backyard, and my own are the next state over. Hallelujah. It's been really great living in our new RV, and we've been able to take small trips now and then too, which has been great for a breather. Took a chunk out of our house savings, but we're not too worried about it. Looking for a house has been fun too. I can't speak to what might have happened, but by a stroke of luck, the warrants came through the day before our moving day, and the sisters spent the whole move in police custody. I'm sure it was not as formal as cuffs and interview rooms, but I like to imagine it that way. So we didn't have to deal with any drama that for sure would have happened otherwise. As I said before, we didn't block them because we wanted to keep the line open for more evidence, and boy was that a good idea. 19-year-old has only now stopped sending me messages. Started off pleading and hoping for a meet-up, then went on to calling me names then sitch for trying to ruin her life, but the past few weeks have been pure rage, which has been draining if entertaining. She says she'll find me and I'd better watch my back, blah blah blah. My printer has been working overtime, as you can imagine. So many receipts to give my lawyer. 24-year-old is still working on my husband, but it reached ahead a few days before the wedding. We should have changed the dates, but it just wasn't feasible. We had family from all over that had taken time off work, and we really wanted everyone there after all that happened. She tried to call my husband over a dozen times and actually left 2 voicemails. She was crying and hyperventilating, saying how she didn't want to lose him. For those of you who said she still had a thing for him, ding dong. My husband listened to the voicemails with me and she just rambled. It was actually quite sad. She said that she always thought they would be together because they've been through so much together and it felt right. She blamed him for leading her on and making her fall for him only to choose someone else that he hardly knew. She even said she felt replaced, which made me uncomfortable. All of this all the while degrading him for betraying his LW by moving on at all. I genuinely do not understand her logic. As for my car, we've found out what the unknown substance was. It was antifreeze. The entire engine was written off and, with everything else, my insurance launched a case against them for the cost of a new car. I was expecting $60,000 or so, but Tom, my mechanic friend, said to ask for more based on current market value and such. They came back with a new offer of $75,000. It took over a month for the money to hit my account, but I got it. As for the case, I'm no longer going after them for the repayment, my insurance is, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. As far as I know, their father is paying for their legal fees, but I doubt he'll pay back the insurance company for them. There is still a case against them for harassment and threatening behavior, and I'm suing for the money it took to move away and emotional distress. My lawyer says they'll be liable and it's looking like they want to settle. I don't feel great about going for emotional distress, but after everything they have done, it sure was emotionally distressing. The courts are moving slowly, so I don't have anything new on the criminal case yet, other than that they are going to plead guilty. Shouldn't be long now, and it's looking like they're getting probation and mandatory anger management. Not a stint in jail, but oh well. At least they'll both have a record. My husband was down for a while since we left, but he hasn't wavered in supporting me. He's getting back to his old self now that he's settling in at work here, and he's enjoying being closer to his parents. It's been great for our relationship too, because we all get on so well. As of the 21st, I'm a married woman. It was very hectic and stressful to change basically our entire wedding in 2 months, but we did it and our guests were so understanding. We had to settle for a few things like our cake and catering, but everything else worked out amazingly. Now, we couldn't imagine it any other way. It happened as it was supposed to. All in all, things are going well, and thanks everyone who got invested. It's been a tough journey. I'm just glad to have them out of my life.